All right, Agent, welcome to the mission briefing. You've been handed a really important assignment for your marketing executive apprenticeship, and that is to conquer knowledge point K8. Your objective? Simple. Master the art of market research. Let's get you started.
Because let's be real, that's the ultimate goal here, isn't it? To take all this incredible knowledge and use it to absolutely smash your endpoint assessment. This explainer is basically your secret weapon to unlock that success. So, let's get you fully briefed.
So here's our game plan. We're going to start with the quest itself. Then we'll gear you up with a proper detective's toolkit. After that, I'll show you how to solve cases out there in the real world, at your job. Then, the crucial part, building an undeniable evidence file. And finally, getting you prepped to ace that final assessment. It's a clear roadmap from start to finish. First up, let's talk about your market research quest. Now, for a second, I want you to stop thinking like a marketer. I want you to start thinking like a detective, a data detective.
Now here is the official by-the-book definition. It's all about the systematic collection, analysis, and interpretation of data, blah, blah, blah. It's the foundation of everything we do, for sure. But let's be honest, that's a bit dry. Let's translate that into detective speak.
That's it. That's the job. Plain and simple. You are the Sherlock Holmes of your company. Your entire purpose is to uncover the hidden truths, the secret motivations, and the real reasons behind why your customers do what they do. Every single piece of data is a clue in your investigation. Of course, to be a great detective, you need the right tools. You can't just show up to a crime scene empty-handed. So let's open up your toolkit and see what essential gear you've got for gathering all those important clues.
You've got two key tools here. First up is the drone view. That's your quantitative research. It flies high above and gives you the big picture, the numbers, the stats. It answers the questions what and how many. Then you've got your magnifying glass. That's your qualitative research. This lets you get right down to the ground level. Zoom in on the details, the feelings, the motivations. It answers the most important question of all, why?
So, where are you finding all these clues? Well, think of it like having three main crime scenes. Primary data is evidence you collect yourself, fresh from the source, totally original. Secondary data is like going through the old case files, checking the archives for clues that other detectives have already found. And then you have digital sources, which are like the modern-day footprints everyone leaves online. Incredibly powerful stuff. Knowing your tools is one thing, right? But using them to solve actual cases, that's where the magic happens. Let's take a look at how you're going to put this whole toolkit into action in your day-to-day work. This is where it all clicks. You're not just doing research for fun. Look how it connects the dots. You use surveys and customer data to figure out your audience segmentation. And what's the outcome? Tailored marketing messages that actually work. You use A/B testing to optimize a campaign, and bam, higher engagement rates. See? Every single research action has a direct positive marketing reaction. It's cause and effect. Okay, listen up, because this is mission critical. You can be the best data detective in the entire world, but if you can't prove it, it doesn't count for your apprenticeship. We absolutely have to build your evidence file for APTM. I want you to stop thinking of your APTM submission as just some homework you have to do. Think of it like a prosecutor building a case file for a huge trial. It needs to be organized, compelling, and so rock solid that it leaves the assessor with absolutely no doubt that you have mastered K8.
Now, a key term your assessor is going to be looking for is valid data collection. It sounds a bit technical, but all it really means is proving your clues are legit. You just need to show that your methods were sound and that the data you collected was accurate and actually relevant to the case you were trying to solve.
So, what actually goes in this case file? We're talking solid, tangible proof. The actual survey results, with your breakdown, the report you wrote for your boss, a summary from that focus group. But here's the key. You must add your analysis. Those are your detective's notes, explaining what all the clues mean. And this table right here, this is your cheat sheet for building that case file. It's a super simple if-then guide. If you created a customer survey at work, then you submit the survey questions and a report on the findings to APTEM. If you analyzed website traffic, then you create a presentation with screenshots and your insights. This is your go-to matrix.
We've built the case. Now it's time to win in the courtroom, or, in your endpoint assessment. This is your strategy for that final interrogation.
You are going to get a question that looks a lot like this one.
It's direct. They want to hear a story, a case that you've personally solved. Don't panic. You've done the work. You just need to know how to present it clearly.
And here it is, the formula for the perfect answer. It's just 4 simple steps. Start with the problem. We had no idea why customers were abandoning their shopping carts. Then describe the clues. So I ran a survey, that's quantitative, and did 3 customer interviews, that's qualitative. Next, explain the finding. The big insight was that the shipping costs were a total surprise at the very end. And finally, the action. Based on that, we changed the website to show shipping costs up front, which cut cart abandonment by 15%. Problem, clues, finding, action. It's unbeatable.
And that's it. You have the definition, you have the toolkit, you know how to apply it, and you've got the strategy to prove it. You have absolutely everything you need to master K8. Your training is complete, detective. So the only question left is, what marketing mystery are you going to solve at work this week? Go on, get out there and find some clues.